What I was saying was, before I left the room, what's up, you guys? All right, so what I was saying before the other room, I was trying to tell you guys something and talk to you. I was trying to talk to you guys about something, okay? All right, so, hey, you guys. What's up, y'all? All right, I'm back. I'm doing cardio. I got this right here because my headlights are on. Y'all get it. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Last night, I watched a 78-year-old woman deadlift 320 pounds. And I was impressed, okay? I was impressed. I'm like, a 78-year-old woman deadlift 320 pounds. Not only that, she also squatted, I think, about three, 300 plus pounds. And she also bench pressed. I think she bench pressed like 150. Okay? I watched this 78-year-old woman do that last night. What I'm trying to say to you is, the longer you wait to get started on your fitness journey, the longer it's going to take for you to get in shape. Okay? I think that we are way too young and way too excuse prone to be where we are. Okay? And I say that because the lady who's 78 years old, she did not start even lifting weights until she retired. So I think she retired. She was old when she was retired, older. Excuse me, younger, older. She was like 50 plus years old when she retired. And she found weightlifting as a hobby, okay? She had never been a gym person, never worked out before. She had never lifted a weight. When she retired, she needed something to do, okay? So she picked up the weights, and then she's in the highest class of bodybuilding for her age group. In her age group, she is the highest in her class. Nobody can come close to where she can lift at. 78 years old, this lady did more than women half her age, okay? Now I want to tell y'all this. She's doing this. She's old, she's older, she's retired, she has grandchildren. She even works for Uber Eats. Okay? She works a regular schedule for Uber Eats. And she performs like this. Okay? What I'm telling y'all is, the longer you wait to get started, the longer it's going to take for you to start getting in shape. The more excuses you make not to be in shape, the longer it's going to take for you to get in shape, okay? And I say that from a place of caring as well, because for the last 2 years, after having my third baby, I worked out with a lot of women at home. I worked out for 2 years. When I was about 6 months postpartum, I started doing programs, okay? I started doing programs at home, all right? And everything that I know and I knew about fitness, about nutrition, about working out, about training, about losing weight, I shared it. Everything I knew, I shared it. Everything I did, I shared it. I made a booklet about it. I made videos about it. I made a nutrition plan about it. I made a guide about it. I made another guide about it. I posted videos about it. And then I still get questions that I already said and I already did. What I'm saying to you guys is, you got too many excuses not to be in shape, or you lack the discipline to keep up, okay? So if it's a non-negotiable to yourself to say, I'm gonna work out this week, even if it's 3 or 4 times, or I'm gonna get in shape, or, you know, now my videos are getting faster and faster. My cardio is getting faster and faster. Most of the time I do cardio videos for my channel, I've already done an hour and a half workout. So imagine doing an hour and a half workout, sometimes 2 hours, and then I record a video, and then I edit the video and I put it out. Imagine that, okay? So what I'm saying is, the longer you wait to start your journey, the longer it's going to take, okay? And that gets to the point where you start comparing yourself, and then you start getting desperate. Just because you lost 1 pound last week and you were able to cheat on your diet doesn't make it a good thing, okay? That's not nothing to brag about. If you are saying, okay, I can eat a little bit of what I want, half of this, half of that, half of the cookie, half of whatever have you, I can work out a little bit and I can lose a pound, or I can maintain my weight. That's not a good way to think, okay? If you are already diabetic prone, if you already have knee pain, back pain, ankle pain, all this pain, that pain comes from being unhealthy, okay? That pain comes from being overweight or unhealthy, not having a proper diet. 2 years ago, I had back pain, I had knee pain, I had chronic back injuries, I had chronic knee injuries. I was always hurt. It was because I was overweight. I was overweight. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna walk. Walking is great. Walking is cardiovascular. That's cardiovascular, okay? Strength training is what half of us need that we neglect or we say we can't do. I just seen a 78-year-old woman deadlift 300 plus pounds. That's what I'm trying to say to you. None of my clients have never been over the age of 78. None. I have not seen anybody on my page over 78 even comment, okay? Those bad habits that you continue to have, they're not gonna cut it. They're not gonna cut it. It's not gonna freaking cut it. It's not going to cut it. When you look at me, I don't want you to look at, oh, she's a personal trainer, she makes YouTube videos, all she does is work out, because that's a lie. That's a lie. All I do is not work out, okay? I plan my time to work out. I plan my workouts. I plan my meals. I do programs. I create programs. I have 3 children. I am a wife. I have to clean my house. I have to clean the bathrooms. I have to go to the grocery stores. I have to go to the schools. I'm in the PTA now. I'm at all my kids' functions. I'm at all my workout sessions in the morning. I'm creating plans, meal plans, all the things. And if you got one freaking job and you can't work out for 1 hour, that's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. So it's time to get the discipline. Tomorrow is not promised. We're going into another new year. Another new year. I should not have bypassed you twice in my fitness journey. I should not have bypassed you again in my fitness journey. And if you go back to my videos, everything is there. Everything is there. Everything is there. Everything is black and white. Struggles, everything I learned, everything I built here. Do you think I wanted to come today and work out? No, I didn't. I wanted to sit. I wanted to eat some pie and just be on the couch in front of the fireplace. I couldn't. I worked too hard. I worked too hard for this body. So just, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna start on Monday. I'm gonna start on December 1st. Or yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, just because you wear bigger clothes don't mean what's under there is gone. Just because you wear Spanx don't mean what's under there is gone. Just because it's tight and it's form-fitted, that don't mean it's gone. I'm just letting y'all know. What do you mean rest and recovery days? That's 2 days. That's 2 days. That's normal. That's normal. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Those excuses are going to keep you big. The excuse is going to keep you big. The excuses of not keeping a proper diet. The excuses of not wanting to work out. And you don't have a reason why you not want to work out. You just don't want to do it. That's fine. That's fine. That's a personal problem. Okay? When you don't want to work out and you don't want to see results for yourself, no matter if you got a coach or not, no matter if you got a nutritional plan or not, that's a personal problem. Okay? So I want y'all to think about that. I want you to think about some of the habits that you have right now. Because sometimes it don't make no excuse. Sometimes it don't make no sense. Yeah, I'm on a Stairmaster. I just finished upper body, now I'm on a Stairmaster. But it's getting out of hand, y'all. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. It's just getting out of hand. It was a topic on TikTok, and it was talking about African American women. And it said African American women are the most obese women in the world. I mean, all women are over. To me, it's all women of every race, to be honest. But it was African American women are the most obese women in the world. And I felt the way about that. I felt the way about that because I'm like, okay, then you have some, y'all, we gotta get it together. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but we got to get it together. We gotta get it together. Once in your life, get it together. Get it together. Stop being, okay, you gym shy. Do it at home. We all had a point where we were gym shy. We all had a point where we don't like our body when we're in the gym. We all been at a point where we don't like the way we look at some point. If you look in the mirror and you don't like the way you look, why you keep eating? If you look in the mirror and you don't like the way you look, why keep eating? Why you keep eating bull crap? If you look in the mirror and you don't like the way you look, why you keep eating junk? If you look in the mirror and you don't like the way you look, why you keep drinking sodas? If you look in the mirror and you don't like the way you look, why you keep eating ho-hos? Why you keep eating at the food truck? Why you keep eating at the... Every time the popsicle man come, you run outside. You don't like the way you look? If you don't like the way you look, you don't like intimacy. You don't like the way you look. Every time a light come on, you cover yourself. That don't make sense. And you can easily change it. You can start changing it tomorrow. You can start changing it Friday. Every time somebody comes, you put a pillow in front of your stomach. Well, you could just easily work out. Don't look at my stomach. I know I'm fat. If you keep telling somebody, I know I'm fat, every time they look at you, that's a problem, sis. I'm telling you, that's a problem. If every time you get in the pool, you got a shirt on, wool shirt, a cotton shirt, that's a problem. That's a problem, sister. I'm telling you because I love you. I'm telling you, if you get in the pool with a full shirt on, that's a problem. If you got clothes on and you keep pulling on them, especially the shirts, that's a sign of insecurity, that you're insecure how you feel, okay? I know they got undergarments for that. I get it. But what about when the undergarment come off? How you feel? But you keep eating. You keep eating. I just don't understand that. You know you need to improve at something, but you just won't do it. How is that anybody else's problem? That's not your spouse's problem. That's not your childhood problem. That's a you problem. Because we get at a certain age where it's just time to take accountability. It's just time to take accountability. Either we're going to get therapy for whatever we feel, or we're going to take some accountability for it. For me, I didn't like I'm already at my time on the Stairmaster. I'm going to keep going. Just like for me with my legs that I shared on my other channel. I was just raised not to show my legs. I didn't have a lot of dresses. I just didn't have a lot of dresses. I had pants. I never wore shirts, short skirts. I never wore mini skirts. I was a cheerleader once, and I was conscious about that. Okay? Okay? So that came from that. Now I'm at a point where, baby, I can't wait till the sun come back out. I can't wait to get back hot again so I can wear my bathing suit. I wore a bathing suit all the way up to November this year. Why? Because I look damn good. I worked my butt off. I worked off, on and off the court. Whatever you see me do on my videos is the same thing I do. How I live it, I don't just pretend to people that I'm doing it. You don't see me every week talking about something new. Talking about, oh yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I really don't eat that much. You don't eat that much, but you big as hell. How you not eat that much? Okay? Keep in mind of what y'all put in y'all head and what y'all watch and ingest. Okay? That makes a difference as well. Some stuff I don't even watch. I don't even watch. I'm like, how in the world? You don't eat. All you do is work out and you big. Okay? You say you got PCOS, got hair on the chin. If that's the case, I got PCOS too. I stay pulling hair from up under my chin and my chest. Stop making freaking excuses for everything in life for you to get your body in shape. I'm telling y'all, stop it. Stop with those terrible habits. It's Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Block that person, whoever that fool is. It's Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. But it's not a free-for-all. It's not just eat till you can't eat no more, till you have to unbuckle your pants. Still practice food discipline. Still practice food discipline. It's no need for us to be at an age and know better and still don't do better. Most of us are over the age of 30 who watch my content. We over the age of 30. Some of y'all got kids. Some of y'all got grandkids. I got 2 kids in elementary school and I got a kid that can't even go to school yet. I still make the time to pour into my body. I still make the time to get my meals in order. I still make the time to get my protein in. I still make the time to spend in my project, on my programs. I still make the time for that when I can easily not do it. I can easily not do it. I can just work a regular 9 to 5. But why not give women something that they can relate to? Why not show women, okay, here I am standing before you as your coach. I've done all the things today. I've been sick. I've been hurt. I've been sleepless. I've been sometimes 2 hours of sleep. It was one time that I was out of town and I had a class the next day. I had a class at 5 a.m. I came from the airport at 2 a.m. If y'all know how far the airport in Houston is from everything, I drove all the way home. I laid down in the bed for 30 minutes. I showered, I got back up, showered, made it to my class, didn't miss a beat. I didn't come with, I'm tired today. I had a broken ankle. As soon as they put that boot on my feet, I was doing what I could. That's what I'm saying. We too grown to be making all these excuses all the time. You don't know what's going on. Eating is what's going on. Taking your time is what's going on. If I'm gonna train, I'm gonna do it with intention. I'm not gonna be up there back on the phone. Nope, that's too easy. That's too hard. That's too hard. This is easy. Easy ain't gonna get you the results that you want. And that's at your level. Okay? That's at your level. Stop making excuses. Stop. Because if I can show up here every single day and work out, if I can not only do that, but have my own program, show up for my program, show up with intention for my program. Come on. Stop. And you can't work out an hour a day? Like, come on. Everything is always busy. Everything is always, well, I don't have time today. Damn, you don't have time any day. What you do with your time? Put you on social media. You liking stuff. You posting stuff. You watching all the gossip channels. You know what's going on in all the gossip stuff. But you don't know what's going on in your body. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not done. I ain't gonna be done. I'm not done. I ain't gonna be done. I ain't gonna be done because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. It's too many excuses. It's too many excuses. Invest in yourself. You know what's on the Chick-fil-A app? When the Chick-fil-A got a chicken, I got a cousin. I got a cousin. My cousin's overweight. My cousin been overweight since childhood. My cousin knows every time Chick-fil-A has a deal, every time Chick-fil-A has a sale, every time Chick-fil-A is giving something out free, somehow she know. I don't know how she know, but she go straight online and she tell everybody, check your Chick-fil-A app. I don't have the Chick-fil-A app. Check your Chick-fil-A app. All right. Dang, how she know about every time Chick-fil-A got a sale of giving something free? How she know? Like, did Chick-fil-A call her? Is she on the email list or what? But you don't know about your fitness. You don't know about your health. Every time I see you, you get bigger. That part. We breaking generational curses, okay? We want to be 78 years old like that lady over there deadlifting 300 and some pounds. We want to be like that lady who's deadlifting, who's squatting 300 plus pounds and did not start lifting weights till she retired. She retired from being a real estate person. She was a realtor. She knew nothing about fitness. She needed something to do on her off time. She found a liking to it. I'm telling y'all, she was outdoing some of the people in the lower class. I mean, eating can be an addiction, just like alcohol, just like anything. And they have programs for all of that. It's somebody to help with all of those things. So you got a personal trainer, that's for personal training. You have a nutritionist, that's for nutrition. You got therapists. You have all of these resources that we have, that we can use, that we neglect to. If you can't see, you got an eye doctor. You got a primary care physician. You got all these people that you pay every single month that can help you with anything that you need, that are paid already. They paid up front. You pay monthly, right? Even if you don't use them. We gotta tap into this fitness, y'all. We gotta tap into this fitness, y'all. We gotta tap into this fitness, y'all. We got way too many resources. Way too many resources. I'm gonna tell y'all something from the heart. If it wasn't for the people the women that I've helped, I don't know if I would do it. If it wasn't for some of the women that's actually making progress and working hard, I don't know if I would do it. I would just work on myself. Some of you ladies work out with me and they try so hard and eventually they look up and they're like, Jerrika, you were right. I finally see, or I finally understand, or I'm finally getting it. That's the part of my job that I love. I love it when I look in somebody's eyes and she wants it. That's what makes me not give up. That's what makes me not give up. And I go harder. And I go harder. If you had a gym membership and you paid $1,700 for 2 months of training, I'm telling you this because I paid for my husband. He did 2 months, he didn't even finish. He paid $1,700 for 2 months of training. And he said, babe, your program, you give training You tell them what to eat. You tell them how to eat. Sometimes you even work out with them. And I paid $1,700 and I go for 45 minutes, 3 times a week, and that's it. I'm telling y'all something. I'm telling y'all something. I'm telling $1,700 for 2 months of training. And he was like, what am I supposed to eat? Like, what's my schedule? What's my this? What's my that? How do I supposed to do this? What am I supposed to eat? My training, I give an arm and a leg. An arm and a leg. And the women who see their progress and I see trying and working hard, make it worth it for me. Make it worth it for me. They make it worth it. And I'm like, golly, look at her. She really flourished. I'm happy for that. Or golly, she really listened. I'm proud of her. Golly, she working hard. I'm excited for her. I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait. It makes it worth it. It makes it worth getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It makes it worth it getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It makes it worth it. It makes it worth it, Jennifer. When I see y'all getting results, it makes it worthwhile for me. It makes it worthwhile for me. When another trainer asks me, well, what program did you use? And I'm like, I used my own program. He was like, whoa, you lost 50% of your body fat. He said, you lost 50% of your body fat. Your lean muscle mass is super high. And I'm like, okay. I already knew that. I didn't know the number, but I knew that. I didn't know the number, but I knew that. And for somebody to ask me what plan did I use, and I say my own, that's a flex. That's a flex. Damn, your own. I can see. Like, golly. Like, whoa, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do this over here. I don't get in y'all face lying about something because I don't got nothing to lie about. That's not going to help me do anything. I meet you guys in person. I get up with y'all. I have events for y'all. I do everything because I want to bring everybody together so you can have something and not feel like you're alone. Because some people's families don't work out. Some people don't focus on nutrition. Some people eat whatever. Let me catch up some of the comments. Okay. Thank you. Oh, is that Rhonda Irby Brown? You're welcome. And y'all just seeing me now. I've been doing this for 6 years on here. 6 years. 6 years. I had a program once that was free. It was free. And I used to work out online 6 days a week. I mean, it can't be free now. But it was free. It was completely free. And I struggled then as well, but I still showed up. I know, thank you, Terry. You told me that the other day. Thank you. I just want to just let you guys, encourage you guys to let you know that you can do it. That's all I'm trying to do. Encourage you guys. I'm trying to tell you to break some of the generational curse. Break the obesity that runs in your family. Break the high blood pressure, the type 2 diabetes. We can break that. We can break that. We don't have to live with that. I'm over 35. I don't have any medication. I got low iron. I've been having low iron since a child. Other than that, healthy as an ox. I work out. I train. I do it on and off the court. And I'm going to tell y'all that. You can't just do something when you're in somebody's face. Because when you go off, you're like, okay, what's going on? I provide many workout videos as I can for you guys. And I do this because I care. Again, it's not for a reward. It's not for praises. It's just, I've been putting in work too. If you don't do it with her, you're just going to do it. You ain't gonna do it. There you go, Ada. There you go. No matter what age. I'm too old. I'm too I'm too old. Now I'm looking for older women. I'm looking for older women to look up to. I start following older women now. I'm like, hey, look at her. Hey, look at her. Golly. I'm 53 years old. I'm like, oh, when I'm 53, I want to look like that. I'm going to keep working. I'm not done. You're never done. You're never done. Your fitness ain't never done. You lost 20 pounds. Hooray. Good for you. Wonderful. Now what else? You lost 30 pounds. Hooray. Now what else? You picked up heavier weights. Great job. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Telling y'all. If y'all want me to share the 78-year-old woman, we can come on here and I can go through her stuff. I don't know her name, I have to find it. But I'm gonna go through her stuff and I can go on here and do a live and we can go through and talk about it together. But that's the motivation that we need. She my grandmother age. She my grandmother age. I can do a live and we can go through it. I wanna highlight that to give us some motivation because we out here 20, 30, 40 years old, 50 years old, and we can't get up. Like we get up in 3 motions. How you get up in 3 motions? You rock up, you scoot up to the chair, then you push yourself up. That's 3, it shouldn't take us 3 motions to get out of a chair. I've been on this Stairmaster almost 50 minutes. It shouldn't take us 3 motions to get up. We shouldn't have to do 3 motions. We shouldn't have to rock up, pull up to the end of the chair, and get up. We shouldn't have to do it. We're too young for that. We're too beautiful for that. We too old to always have on spandex every day. Put some clothes on. I'm tired of seeing you in spandex. I'm tired of seeing you in spandex. If you my client, I look at your personal page and you got spandex on, I got a problem. And it's the weekend and you ain't working out. Put some clothes on. We shouldn't be in spandex every single day. If we're working for the body that we want, we should put on some nice clothes on the weekend. We should do something with ourselves. We shouldn't want to go out looking any kind of way. Telling y'all that. If it's the weekend, any of my clients, I better not catch you with spandex on. I better see you post a picture with some clothes on. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I need you to put some clothes on. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I need you to put some clothes on. I don't want to see no spandex. Even if it is body for days, I don't want to see no spandex tomorrow. I want to see some clothes. I be going to y'all stuff just like you be going through my clients. I go through their stuff and I look. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. It's Saturday. You out with family. You got spandex on. Put some clothes on. You don't wear makeup. Good. Put some lip gloss on. Do something. We shouldn't be looking like the workout on the weekend. 50 minutes. 50 minutes on the Stairmaster. I did 50 minutes. Didn't try to. Just talking to y'all. And I'm not fussing at y'all. If I can get my tail out here and do it, you can too. It's no excuse. Especially if you only have yourself to take care of. If you don't have kids, if you don't have if you got grown kids, if you got kids that's able, that can get ready for themselves and everything like that, ain't no excuse. If we can go punch a clock in 9 to 5 and work hard at somebody's job 40 plus hours a week and we can't put in 5 hours of that week into our workout, that's a problem to me. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. If you can go to somebody's job, you can do 40, 45, 50 hours a week, but you can't do 5 hours a week on your workout, I got a problem with that. I'm telling y'all, we got to get it together. It don't matter how long it takes you to get it together. But if you don't have a plan to even start putting it together, then you got a problem. Somebody's stretching in there. I don't want to go in there all loud. Hey, Ann. Hey, girl. What's up, Nicole? I'm just telling y'all from somebody who cares. I'm telling y'all looked at my LinkedIn. Some of y'all been to my LinkedIn page. I see you looking. I have premium. I have criteria. I have a degree. I have a lot that I can just work a regular job. I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what I love. I'm showing women that you can do it. I'm showing women that you can work out, that you can get fit. I done been in here. I'm supposed to go get some. They ain't had no whole chicken wings yesterday. I was supposed to go look for some. I still gotta do mom stuff. I thank God for a good spouse. I thank God for God. I thank God for an amazing spouse. I know some of us don't have that. I know some of us don't have that. But we gotta do it, y'all. We gotta get up and stop making excuses, man. We gotta stop making excuses. We gotta stop looking for a way out. We gotta stop looking for a way out. We gotta stop looking for a way out of working out. We gotta stop looking at a way out of, oh, that's too high. That's too expensive. But dang, you ain't doing nothing. I just want to say I'm wearing body for LaShondala, I'm not playing with you. Put some clothes on. I'm not playing with you. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to get in here and play, and I'm being serious. I went out the other night, well, about 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, and putting clothes on and doing your makeup and doing your hair and doing your self-care and getting your nails done, laying your edges down, it makes all the difference. Putting your cute stuff on, it makes a difference, y'all. Promise you. Especially if you've been working out hard. Message received. I'm telling you guys, like I was saying, and I really don't go anywhere. And just getting myself together, I look like a different person. Just putting my clothes on, putting my heels on that I know my feet was gonna hurt, and just getting ready, I felt amazing. I felt like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And again, seeing the fruits of your labor when you tapped in and you eliminate the distractions and you just work hard. I'm telling you, when you look back on everything you did, all the workouts that you did, the plan that you followed, it makes it so much worth it. I'm telling you guys, get going. I'm telling you guys, listen here. Listen. Girl, and I said, all that hard work I've been putting in is here. Is here. Is here. Is here. And just seeing that is so rewarding. It's so worth all the hours that I'm going to turn my watch off. Okay, right in my mouth. Well, it said end anyway. I did 50 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then I did strength training.